Happy Thursday, folks. Thank you for joining me. This is Escape Radio, episode number 3 for Thursday, August 27th, 2020. Hope everybody is having a great week. And let me jump right into it. The album for this week is The Side Door Sessions by Tim Baker. Tim Baker's a fellow Canadian from St. John's, Newfoundland. Prior to the Side Door Sessions, Tim released an album titled Forever Overhead and an EP titled Survivors. The Side Door Sessions is a live album that appears to have been recorded in a very intimate private setting. I chose this particular album because I believe it's a good showcase of the artist's work, and because there's an energy in an audience, however small it may be, that will translate to a recording with or without video. Now, you don't get lost in these songs the same way you would in Bonnie Light Horseman. Rather, Baker has the ability to melt into your mood as he speaks to you. Wherever you're at and wherever you're going, he can come along. A cross-section between melancholy, perspective, joy, and longing.
That's what I want to do. I want to dance with you. I want to see your body move. I want to dance with you.
I don't even care what he's saying, because the real voice in the Side Door Sessions, what really calls out to me, is the life experience of this gentle artist. This album moves with you, filling in the gaps left by the circumstances of right now. What did this guy go through to be able to write these songs? How many times did he run after her because he didn't want things to end that way? How many train rides did he take on all those Saturday nights that should have ended differently? This album is a conglomeration of elements salvaged from the meaningful events in this guy's life. Times he won't be able to get back, but moments from which he carries with him a little more closely than a picture in his wallet. These songs tell a truth that some of us live by, and that others among us aren't interested in quite adequately. And it is the fact that you need to have a little faith in order to persevere in this world. Maybe not faith in a higher power, but perhaps faith in yourself, other people, a value, or an idea. Tim Baker writes songs about both your life and mine. The Side Door Sessions was released by Arts and Crafts Productions on January 31st, 2020. Check it out.
Slide like a spirit down the same old road. You've been
The single for this week is Coast by Augustine. Coast is a Spotify exclusive single recorded at the Spotify studios in Stockholm, and it's by an imaginative, daring Swedish artist that goes by the name of Augustine. Now, if you don't have Spotify, the song can also be found on YouTube at the moment. Coast is Augustine's latest single, following 2 other releases, Picking Up Speed and Guts. In 2 years, he has released 6 singles, one better than the other, and this, I believe, is his best work to date. So turn up the volume, because the summer ain't over yet. Whether you're with your friends, family, or home alone, this is a song for a particular moment, and that moment is now. Essentially, Augustine is telling us in Coast that these are the days of our lives, so let's make the most of them. This is a song reflective of desire, longing, restlessness, and anticipation. And however powerful this wave is, it will in due time crash into the coast, and we'll move on just as we have in the past. Augustine has opened a door that has remained closed for far too long, unleashing a tireless, inspiring sound of both sorrow and liberation. How many songs have we heard in the past 10 years that can claim that? The song was released just in time for the summer, and when you hear it, may your memories of the past few months be colored in bright shades and tones. Coast was released by Genesis Records on May 22nd, 2020. I hope you like it. I need somebody to call. The feature for this week is Arkansas, directed by Clark Duke. The film stars Liam Hemsworth, Clark Duke, Vince Vaughn, John Malkovich, and Vivica A. Fox. Arkansas is basically a lighthearted film noir about drug dealers. It spins on the common action comedy trope of the strong, silent type paired with the funny guy. It's as if Raphael and Michelangelo became drug dealers in the Deep South. Here, their names are Kyle and Swin, two regular guys placed in extraordinary circumstances. The film contains two different storylines, and we know they're going to converge, but how? This is an independent film that follows the tradition of the buddy plot, which is actually a variation of the love story. The spine of the film is the brotherhood between Kyle and Swin. Think movies like The Other Guys, End of Watch, or The Nice Guys. Our guys in this movie go to make a drug deal, it goes wrong, and one thing leads to another. One might say that what happens is quite conventional, but the fun here is how it happens. And what greases the engine in this film is a silly yet intelligent, almost blue-collar sense of humor. There's a carefully orchestrated, consistent tone to this film, regardless of the plot points. Perhaps the main feature of Arkansas is the mood. Not too serious and not too light. The plot points are handled subtly and responsibly so that there's no hitch at all in the flow or the progression of complications in the plot. Although Kyle and Swin are partners and stick together for much of the film, the true main character in this story is Kyle, a guy who tells us from the outset that he has no philosophy or code, and that is how he can survive in the criminal underworld. His emotional detachment is what helps him and Swin squeak by on so many occasions, but how long before some code or philosophy catches up to him? That appears to be the inescapable question of this film. And you'll have to see Arkansas yourself to find the answer. Arkansas was released by Lionsgate on May 5th, 2020. Check it out.
It won't be right away, but at some point soon I'm gonna knock you on your ass. I suggest you keep the bullshit to a minimum.
Look at you. No, you act tough now, but we'll be friends. Everybody meets me and wants to be my friend.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
I mean, what's not to like?
What kind of name is Swin, anyway?
Your mother's. Get in.
That will be it for this week, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Have a great Friday and weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week.
Yesterday's news